Okay. Okay, Miss Cook, we would have received some information stating that you had some disturbances to your home and also your motor vehicle. Could you explain to our viewers exactly what and when the ordeal occurred?
Well, it occurred 2 nights ago. That would have been on the 25th of this month. Um, my car was parked right at the side of the house, and before like about 10:15, I went into bed. I checked. We do the normal routine checks around the house, ensure that everything was okay, and so on. And then we went into bed like about 10:15, and we got up the morning like about. We went outside. A matter of fact, at 5:30. As usual, we will go to wash the car at 5:30 in the morning. So we discovered that the first thing we discovered was the tires were flat. All four of them were flat. Anyway, then that caused for alarm. Then we checked around the car. We noticed at the back of it, at the back of the windscreen, it was because of the dust. The person was able to write with their finger or whatever they used. They wrote the letters APNU at the back of the car, and then we do continue checking, and we noticed that a long scratch was made at the side of the car. Anyway, um, we took the car to the vulcanizing shop, and they noticed that it was punctured. The right rear, sorry, was punctured, and the other three were just ear down.
Okay.
So we fixed that, and I called Minister Agil, Bishop Agil, and I told him what had happened, and he advised me to make a report to the station. Anyway, I was contacted then by Mr. Wilson, Oren Wilson, our district chairman, and he said he accompanied me to the station, whereby we met with Commander Brutus,
Okay.
and he took the matter from there. They took a statement from me, one in which I signed to, and they took some pictures of the damages being done on the car. Well, it was on. They were unable to do fingerprint dusting for fingerprints because the car had been washed.
Okay.
Anyway, so that is basically it. I was contacted by some officers about half an hour ago, and they are soon to be here to maybe do some questioning around the neighborhood and whatever. As to if I suspect anyone, that will be something very difficult since I have no problems around here.
Okay.
So to pinpoint that if there's anyone that I know of or suspect that might, be eligible to do something like that, I can't say.
So it was just your motor vehicle. Nothing, no damages were done to your home.
To the home, no, just
Okay,
just the car.
so you would now have to conduct probably repair work. What would
Yes.
you estimate your damages to be?
Well, seems as though it's scratched from. I'm not certain what the cost will be for to spray the car, but actually, what I was told is that when one door is being scratched, they have to spray the entire door, and that is, I'm not certain. Somebody said 60,000, I'm not certain. So it seems as though it is two doors, plus it's beyond the doors.
Okay.
The front is from the extreme front to the rear. So I'm not certain what that cost would be.
Okay. Well, apart from the physical effects, how has this ordeal affected you?
Well, I'm unemployed at the moment, so you can imagine to have to take that from what I have, to have to spend money to replace or repair the car. It will be affecting not only me but my entire family.
Okay.
So that's about it there.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Cook.
You're welcome.
right? That's nice. All right. My name. Oh, gee, we start. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jem, all right, from Spikeland. Last Monday evening at around 7 p.m., I was upstairs and I heard a set of bricks start throwing on my rooftop. I had my cousins and some friends, they were over, but they were in the yard. And we went out to see who the persons were, but we didn't see anybody. After then, it continued showing on the rooftop till after 10. I called Mr. Brutus and he sent a squad behind here, but they didn't find no one. I can't say who it was because in the bush and the river was the gateway to get out from here. So the persons probably used there to move. Um, I don't know, they're unknown persons. I can't say who exactly it was. But what I know, it caused a lot of trauma to my son because at one point in time he was crying and said to move out from Spikeland because he's scared of living here now.
Okay. Is there any damages to the property?
No, there were just a lot of bricks on the rooftop. It is still there because I didn't move it.
Okay, nothing in the brick or.
No. Thanks. How was that, boy? See, we got to do
The name and then go ahead.
Okay. My name is Rhonda Abrams from Spikeland, and on last Monday there was some police behind Spikeland looking for me, and they come. I wasn't at home. They end up coming at the clinic. I had my 4 kids who were sick, and I went to the clinic there. The police then went in there. They come. They say they're looking for Rhonda Abrams, known as Spanker Data. And I was there, and I come out with the police them. They say they need me at the station, the commander need me. I left with my 4 kids. They were crying. They were frightened because they said, Mommy, what I have done? What you do, Mommy? I said, I know I do. But let me go to the station. When we went there, Mr. Brutus told me that how the APNU people report that I was pulling down posters and flags on Sunday, and I was nowhere around Sunday in Linden. I was out. And when when he told me that, I said, I didn't do anything like that. But they say that they gotta get a father with him. And then they say, me and Iceman's son pulling down. I was fetching the ladder and showing the boy where to pull down and what to do. And I know that is not right. And it make my children scared. They were even crying because they want to know. They said, oh, they even want to live, no, they even want to stay home with me anymore. They said, oh, Mommy, they want to go somewhere for the election. And I told them it's not like that.
So, where were you at the time?
Albion. I was at Albion.
Where was she, sir? Have you seen?